Let's talk about sex, not the way the media talks about it, not how we whisper about it or joke about it. I want to talk to you about the kind of sex that heals you, the kind that deepens your connection, the kind that teaches you who you are. Because truthfully, good sex, great sex, isn't about technique. It's about mentality. It's about the energy you bring into the room before you even touch. I remember one night, years ago, no fancy lighting, no weekend getaway, just me and someone I loved in our tiny apartment. There was laughter, there were tears, there was complete vulnerability. That was the best sex I ever had. Why? Because I wasn't performing. I was present, I was connected, I was safe, and so was she. You see, many of us are chasing intensity when we should be seeking intimacy. We're taught to pursue pleasure, but rarely to cultivate trust. And trust is where the real fire starts. When you're seen, when you're accepted fully, your body opens, your heart opens, and your mind quiets down. I've worked with couples for over a decade, and what I've seen time and time again is this. The couples who have the most satisfying sex lives aren't the ones with the most toys or techniques. They're the ones who communicate, who are honest about what they want, and more importantly, what they fear. They make love like they're making art, with patience, curiosity, and courage. Now here's the hard part. To have good sex, you need a good relationship. And to have a good relationship, you need a good relationship with yourself. Ask yourself, do I feel worthy of love? Am I comfortable asking for what I want? Do I know how to stay present in the moment? Because if you're disconnected from you, no amount of chemistry or positions will fix that. Mindful sex starts with mindful living, with learning to listen, not just to your partner, but to yourself. It's knowing when you're triggered, knowing how to breathe through shame, knowing how to stay when it gets vulnerable instead of running. I often tell my clients, the best foreplay is emotional safety. If your partner feels emotionally unsafe, their body won't relax. If you feel unsafe, neither will yours. No candle can replace that. So the next time you think about improving your sex life, don't just think of new moves. Think of new mindsets. Be curious, be kind, be honest, and above all, be present. Let sex become a place of healing, not hiding. A place of play, not performance. Because when it's right, when it's rooted in love, respect, and truth, sex becomes more than just physical. It becomes spiritual, transformational. That is what I want for you. Not perfection, not fireworks every time, but truth, connection, peace. In my therapy practice, one of the most common things people quietly confess is this: I don't really have close friends. And when they do have friends, they'll often add, I'm not sure they really know me or love me. If that sounds familiar, you're not alone. Today, I want to share what I've learned about how to build real friendships, not surface level, not convenient, but relationships where you're seen, valued, and loved. Not through manipulation, not through performance, but through presence, self-awareness, and emotional courage. And maybe, just maybe, the best sex of your life is still ahead of you. Thank you for spending this time with me. If this resonated with you, share it. Let someone else feel less alone in their journey. And remember, the deeper you go within, the deeper your connections become outside. Take care of your heart, and the rest will follow.